The Dragon Man cometh.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Rider Kicks figure Legend Rider series, Kamen Rider Cross Z. Yes, I call him Cross Z, I don't care. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have Banjo, all looking tough and whatnot. Up top here, Legend Rider series. On this side of the box, we got Banjo. On the other side of the box, we got Banjo. On the back of the box, we have our obligatory product shots, things and stuff and things. Warning, don't eat anything in this box. That could be very bad for you. And on the bottom, we have Sword Pac-Man. And that's basically it for the packaging. Then moving right along, here we have Cross Z, aka Banjo, aka Put Up Your Dukes, We're Gonna Fight Guy. I don't know. So, this is the next of the Legend Rider figures in this Rider Kicks line. He's a pretty cool figure. I do quite dig him. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at that head sculpt. You can see the helmet's pretty nicely done. You got a goldish paint going on there for the dragon, some metallic blue going on in there. Going down the suit, you can see the claws there, done in white. You got some nice gold there with a little fire deco. Got the white mouth plate. And just going down the suit. So it's a pretty nice detail. Again, you got all the white spikes and whatnot, and little gold details throughout. Then you have the build the driver with a little bit of silver. You got the cross dragon molded in there. Ton of detail going on there. Just unfortunately not picked out in paint. And going down the legs, again you get some more of that nice metallic paint, some more of the flamey goodness. And moving up the back, not a whole lot to speak about paint-wise. You still got some nice detail back here as well. So there you go. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you do get your wiggly, waggly, wiggly, waggly. He can only look up very slightly, can look down a bit. Head can only rotate only that far, because the collar does get in the way, so that's as far as he can turn his head. These little shoulder pads are on a hinge here, so they can move up to get out of the way of the arms. Arms can do a full 360, they can move in and out. You have your bicep rotation, you have 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. You do have wrist rotation. You do have that torso on a ball joint there, so you get all that kinds of wiggly waggly. Legs can move forward to that far, back that far, out that far. The rotation is right up here at the hip itself. You get good deep knee bend there, and the feet are on a ball joint. They can move up, down. You get some tiltage as well as rotationage. Now, as far as accessories go, he does include his weapon here, the Beat Crosser. And as usual, with these little weapons, tons of detail. All of the detail that is supposed to be there is there. Just, unfortunately, none of it picked out in paint, but it's incredibly well detailed. All the way down to the handle, little build symbol right there as well. Like, all the detail is there. The other side's mostly hollow, but still really nicely detailed with this cast in a black plastic. And you can give this to Banjo here, and he can hold it. He can wield his weapon. If you can get in his hand just right, he holds it pretty securely. There you go. There is Banjo with his sword. And the other accessories that are included are just a pair of closed fists here. Again, not much to them, just cast in a black plastic, and the hands do swap out very easily. Just pop out the existing hands, pop on the new hands. There you go. Now he has closed fists, so he can put up his dukes if he wants to just get down to those good old fisticuffs. So there you go. And for comparison, here he is with Gio. Just so you can see how they look together. And here he is with the Rider Kicks build figure. And I think they look quite nice together. And here he is with the Bottle Change Rider Series Splash Jelly Banjo. So you can see how that works out. And this is where it kind of bugs me that these Rider Kicks figures are smaller than the previous gimmick lines that we've gotten. Because since we didn't get Banjo's base form in the Bottle Change Rider series, you know, I want to display this guy on my build shelf, but as you can see, he's shorter. He doesn't match. So now I have to rationalize it in my head, like, okay, the forms just make him taller, the upgrades make him taller, you know. In his base form, he's like 5'10". When he uses the Splash Jellies, it bumps him up to like 6'2". When he uses Magma, he's like 7 feet tall. Just each upgrade makes him taller. That's the way I have to rationalize it in my head now for this to work for me. But, you know, it is what it is. So there you have Cross Z. Yeah, he's a pretty cool figure. Since we didn't get a figure of Banjo's base form in the build line proper, it's nice that we finally got one here. It sucks that the figure is smaller than I would like it to be, but oh well, it is what it is. But otherwise, it's a pretty nicely done figure for what it is. So, there you go! Now, I picked this up from Hobby Link Japan, but of course there are many other sites you can go to for stuff like this if you're interested, such as CS Toys, Ami, Hobby Search, Mandarake. Of course, there's always eBay and Amazon, but do be wary of their pricing. You can also check out BigBadToyStore.com for some Kamen Rider items. They mostly just sell figure arts at this point, but if you want to check them out, there'll be a link to their site in the description down below. You can also check out my Geo playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out LoriPlan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say, so there is the Rider Kicks Figure Legend Rider Series Kamen Rider Cross Z, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, bomb in your face! Hey, I know you, you're Build Sidekick. I'm not just a sidekick, I could be the hero if I wanted to. Yeah, sure, of course you could. My sidekick's not as cool as you, though. Why do you say that? Kill him before he becomes evil! That's what mine does. He doesn't seem to like you much. Not really.